Next, we're going to look at Hanbojutsu and yoroi while doing Sanshin. Okay, so Sanshin no kata. Okay, so we're going to start with Chi no kata. Okay, with Chi no kata, I'm going to start with in kata yaburi. Come on. So I'm going to start here. Now, different people teach you different ways when you're wearing yoroi. Some might have it where, if you're in kamae, it's under your blade, under your uchigatana or your tachi, like this. Some might have it over the top. I prefer to have it on top. I prefer to have it here because I can move in any direction if I need to, that kind of thing. If I have it underneath, I feel like I have a tendency to pull my weapon out. Okay, I don't want to do that. Here. Okay, so I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, all right. So first I'm going to do Chi no kata. So starting out kata yaburi. Okay, I'm dropping back. I'm going to use the end of the hanbo to deflect. Okay, and then I'm going to step in, deflecting off, okay, and then coming down. Okay. So again, if I go from this angle here, using the hanbo to deflect, cut through, ski, and come back. Okay. If I go straight ahead, 1. So some key points here. Footwork. As I drop back here, I want to start by not just moving my foot. I want to sink, move. You want to remember to lower the hips. I lower the hips here. Lower the hips, coming out and deflecting. And here, step in and ski. And then I can return the kata yaburi. We're going to look at Mizuno kata or sui no kata. Why? Okay. So this one, again, we're going to start in kata yaburi. Oh, come on. So I'm going to be here. And I'm going to remember to let your hands slide and release. Alright? Release if you need to. Slide and release. Slide and release. Remember that. Your hands are not glued to your weapon. Okay? So kata yaburi. I'm going to slide my right hand down. My left hand is going to go this way. So I'm going to do this as I move. 1, 2. Okay? So 1, 2, coming up. This would be deflecting their punch. All right? Deflecting their punch. I slide my right hand up a little bit. Release my left. And straight. Uko or kusumu. Okay? Once more. Here. Okay? If I do it at this angle, 1, 2. Okay, once more. 1, 2. Okay, if I do it from straight ahead, here, 1, 2. So good. 1, 2. And back. Okay. Okay. So that's one version that I teach in my dojo. Another version is more just kind of, well, you'll see. All right. So the beginning is the same. Again, starting kata yaburi, still dropping back here, knocking the arm up, and you just step in, strike. So it's so quick. You just don't release the hand. Boom. Boom. Okay. I do it at this angle. 1, 2. I do it from straight ahead. 1, 2. Okay. All right, guys, we're back. Next, we're going to look at ka no kata or hi no kata. 5. Okay. So I want you to be aware of something here when I show you this. There's a certain thing that I do when I do this. I usually do this with rakushakubo, jo, or hanbo. There's a thing where you'll see me pass the weapon to myself in my other hand quite a bit. Okay. I want to show you a mistake that commonly happens when people are wearing yoroi. Okay. Now, in this we're not going to start before we start in kata yaburi, and this one we're going to start in munimuso. Okay. So as I'm here, what I normally do is I do this. Okay. So I'm throwing it out away from my body as I do this. Okay. Here's the mistake that happens. I hit my weapon here. I hit the suka. Okay? So you have to be aware of that. Oh, crap. you know? So you have to be able to throw it out here. This is what I was talking about, the idea of using your weapons and being aware of what's around your waist, right? See that? I just hit that. Boom, boom, right? Being aware, what's around your waist at all times. This is very important, okay? So in this one, we're gonna throw this out, okay? So this isn't gonna change the way how I normally do it with Joe or the rock star quote. This is, you'll just see, I'll show you. So again, and Mune Musodo Kamai, here, I'm throwing this out, and I'm using that to do my ukanagashi, okay? I'm gonna shift my weight back to my left, come to Hicho, and I fall, okay? As I fall, I'm falling through a shuto, okay? From here, I'm gonna step with yokoruki, and I'm bringing the weapon to my hand, and I'm gonna step out again, and strike to mid, okay? Here, out, shift, fall, right? Cross it yokoruki, and strike to mid. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. If I do it from this side, okay? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm striking down to mid. Toss it, shift, strike, yokoruki, and strike to mid. Okay, that's we're back. Next we're gonna look at fu no kata, or kaze no kata, okay? So with this one, we're gonna use two different kamai. We're gonna use Mune Muso no kamai, and we're also gonna use Tateyaburi no kamai. Okay, so I'm gonna show you two variations you can do, okay? So, first one, I start in Mune Muso no kamai, standing here. The uke is coming for a gedan ski. You might be coming with a tanto, you might be coming just a punch. This could also be a kick. So they could be doing physical as they come in. So be aware of that. This works for all of those, okay? So here, as the uke comes in, notice this movement of my hand. My hand's gonna go like this, okay? Notice that motion. So I change my grip, okay? This is the key point to this, okay? So, and here, the uke comes in, where's the rest? I'm sinking down, dropping back, deflecting. Now my hand changed positions. From here, I'm just going to strike up to Suzu or Kateki, the groin, and then I'm going to cross up the yokoruki. Right? Causing the uke to fall. From here, bring this up, down, and strike. Down, strike, Suzu, cross it yokoruki, boom. Crossing the fall. From there, so dropping back, raising my hands, sweeping here, and I'm going to bring this up. And as I bring it up, I step in, strike, and I step out with my left. Continue with yokoruki, doing the same thing to the uke's legs. So what's happening? This is coming up, attacking Suzu, and then you're doing this to roll it, to cause the uke to fall. Again, Tateyaburi, jumping back, raising the arms, sweeping their attack away, and then I'm going to bring this up, striking the groin, crossing, stepping out, and then crossing the yokoruki as they go down. Okay. From there, once they go down, I might just stand on my hanbo at that point, draw my card, and finish them off. Okay? Up, down, up, strike, 1, 2, down, step, draw my weapon. Okay? Here, lifting up, sweeping that away, bring this up again, strike to Suzu, step out, yokoruki, put that down. Now when I'm standing on the hanbo here, That's on the inside of the uke's leg. It's on the side, okay? From there, again, draw my weapon. Deal with it from there, okay? I could also draw my tachi knife. All right, next guys, we're gonna look at kuno kata, okay? Kuno kata, okay? I'm gonna do two of these, two slightly different ways. It's just how we end up dealing with the uke's attack. That's the one thing that's gonna be different, okay? So, the first one is gonna be more of an upward downward motion before we deliver the Zenpo Giri, and then strike, okay? So with this one, again, I'm gonna start Tatiya Boogie. Come on. So as I'm here, uke comes in, I'm gonna drop back with my right, lower my hips, and I'm gonna lift my arms up, right? So I'm here, and I'm like, whoa! I evade here, okay? So here, whoa, okay. So this would be, if it's their kote, I'm hitting their kote really hard, or if it's a kick, I'm hitting their shin really hard, okay? So I'm here, up, down, using the body weight, bring the weapon up, like, hey, and look at my hand opens. Hey, here, Zenpo Giri, and strike the yoroi, or kusumi, or uko, okay? So once more, up, down, up, kick, and strike. If I do it this way, here, right, up, down, up, kick, and strike. If I go straight ahead, here, up, down, up. Give the impression you're throwing this in their face. Whoa! Kick, and down. Once more, here, whoa, down, up, kick, and down. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, we're gonna use more of the Giranbarai, when we normally do this. Here, we're gonna do it with the Hanbo, okay? So we're gonna bring our hands up like we did earlier, okay? This is the second version. So here, up, use this to sweep, and still bring this motion up. Kick, down. All right? So the only difference is that, okay? So here, up, boom, boom, boom. Okay? If I go here, all right? Whoa, boom, kick, and strike. If I go straight ahead, here, oh, get out of the way, avoid. Strike, bring this up, kick, and strike again. And there I can move back.